Well, it's been a while since I've talked to you people. I had a little man named Baylor who requested a new video, so not much has changed. Probably a little fatter and probably a little uglier, but I'll give you an update of things going on around here. And then, I don't know, explore. We're going to feed cows, fill feeders, and I'll show you what's going on with some water issues that a lot of people are having because we just had a big cold snap. So stay tuned. Thought I'd start with this satisfying thing. This water quit. Both of our waters quit, and we really don't understand why. This one froze, broke an elbow piece in there, but we decided really we're not going to fix it because it's just a drip, and it was 30 below when it broke. Both waters quit, and our solution was it came back on, and we're not going to touch it. So probably a bad idea. It was 30 below for a few days. It's supposed to be really nice, so maybe we'll dive into that here now that it's warmed up. But I'm gonna walk down to the other one. There's a cow stand there, so hopefully that's still working. But it's probably the best cow I own. She's the softest and easiest going, and I won't try to kill you. I got two cows that will try to kill you. It's hard to know what's going on today because it's warm out. This one is overflowing, so we might have to look at the float. So yeah, it is overflowing. This float was sticky, just dripping with the float not really kicking in. Well, I went to college to yell at kids to stop cheating on their homework and not plumbing. But here's what it's doing. So it's leaking right here where it comes out. So like oh, they came and drank, and it's just dripping. But if I go ahead and raise that, which you can adjust it here, it stops. I'm afraid if I raise it too high that it will freeze. So I don't know, have a watery mess or a frozen mess, and I don't feel like taking it all apart today. I thought I had the camera running, but I didn't. But we did adjust the float way down in hopes that it did quit running then, but I guess it's supposed to be like 40 Thursday, so if this is a week to mess with the water, it's probably the week to do it. We're gonna feed a few bales to these cows here. I give the calves a few bales, and then fill feeders, and to get through a cold stretch for 30 below temperatures to get to 40, that's quite the turn, but hopefully it's gonna stay. We don't need cold weather for that long of a stretch. A week stretch of cold weather is about it. We were just at the Fried Angus Ranch bull sale. First Saturday of every February, I guess. Sunday. First Sunday of every February. February 1st today. Cattle sold really well. Bulls were looked very nice, went really high. I'm sure they're pretty happy. Nice cattle. We kind of kept our hands in our pockets. Probably need a couple bulls. We've got a couple bulls that need to go to Hamburger Town here, but we did not get that done today. We typically feed for a few days at a time, and that's what's been working for us. We're not an outfit with a feeder wagon or a cement truck with a feeder wagon or anything like that. But what you didn't see was a few swear words and a couple hydraulic hoses. But the bracket that holds the hydraulics for the loader part of the tractor, we're hanging low apparently, and we ran over one and just about the second one, so we kind of had a mess. Had to disconnect all the hydraulic hoses to the bucket. Really, we didn't have the bucket 10 feet in the air, so I couldn't get into the shop, or we'll put it back in there and then have to work on it. But also luckily we have a skid steer we can spread a couple more bales out for. That lid isn't supposed to be like that. It broke. I about fell on my butt trying to get down, but it broke. We repaired this one over here. I'll show you how we did it. I guess help my dad do it. His kind of MacGruber plan, but I'll have to do it to this one too. But I'll show you what we did to this one when I call up here. So this one's repaired. What we did was we put a chain, bolt on each side, so it can be chained there, and then chain here, which isn't even tight because it's tight enough there. I need to get down here and try to move some of this corn around. They're eating on one end of it, which I'm standing like this, so whatever end kind of feeds faster they eat out of, so I'm guessing it's clogged up on one side. But I set you up on the hay feeder, so let's see if they come back over here. Was that fun? The entire time I thought he was gonna hit the GoPro, but I think he saw it, so got lucky there. You only know what you know. And listened to a guy talk about whole corn versus cracked corn the other day, and I guess we've always fed the whole corn because we get it from a guy. Now we have had, you know, a feed truck come and fill our feeders before, and that'd be cracked with different things, but the guy was all in on whole corn, talking about acidosis. I guess cracked corn can potentially give you a little bit more acidosis, and I learned all about that. Feeds whole corn because he doesn't have that problem to his steers. Now he was from Texas, so maybe it's different, North Dakota versus Texas. I don't think so, but anyway, we take it out of basically on the ground. We made bins, what we call it, and we just put a bunch of bales, and then we had a guy, when he was combining his corn, just take his grain cart over here and fill that up for us. So sometimes we get some ice and stuff in the feeders, so every once in a while I gotta take it and do this, make sure everything's coming out. And I think that's why the other one was tilted, but I guess that's why we feed whole corn. They did oats when I was a kid. We used to pail feed before we had feeders that are much more convenient for us since we're not full-time on the farm. Alright, Bailey, man, new video for you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I'll make some more videos for you this winter. I want to have a little more time here. So well, thanks for watching to the end if you did, and hopefully post some more videos here soon. So